I'm coming in here to beat his ass. He gonna come, he gonna be tough, strong, but I'm coming to whoop his ass. I stand by that. I stand by that. I'm fucking him up. Yeah. I'm fucking him.
This is what you guys need. This is what boxing needs. This is why we're here. We're here to take over. Now we got this lightweight coming up to super lightweight to come over here and dethrone the champ.
Chaos erupted when Shakur Stevenson slapped Teofimo Lopez. At their latest press conference after non-stop trash talk and heated exchanges, Lopez kept his composure, but the tension in the room was electric. The moment exposed Stevenson's frustration and lack of restraint, while highlighting Lopez's focus and mental toughness. Fans could clearly see who the real fighter was in that moment. "You said shut me up. Shut me up right now. I'm right here." Lopez fired back, showing his confidence and strategic mindset. Calmly, he explained how he plans to control the fight from the opening rounds. While Stevenson relies on flashy tactics, Lopez's emphasis on pacing, stamina, and ring IQ shows he is fully prepared for the challenge at 140 pounds and remains a serious threat.
I talk about, shut me up.
Shakur,
shut me up.
Real quick, Shakur.
I'm right here, shut me up. Shut me up.
Mackenzie's reaction captured the shock and disbelief following Shakur Stevenson slapping Teofimo Lopez at the press conference. While some still praised Stevenson's skills, the incident exposed a lack of discipline and respect, leaving fans and analysts questioning his maturity. Lopez, in contrast, remained calm and composed, reinforcing his image as a focused professional who refuses to be distracted by provocation. The moment clearly highlighted the contrasting mentalities of both fighters heading into the bout.
Really is that if you look for the knockout, you won't get it. You know, I think really it's just all about setting a good pace early in the beginning rounds and then going from there, setting that tone. I think that I don't see him going those 12 rounds. This is his first time.
And Jordan pointed out that confrontation and boundary pushing are nothing new in boxing, but Stevenson's slap was particularly shocking given the public stage. Unlike typical trash talk or heated words, this crossed into physical disrespect and immediately drew widespread attention. Lopez's restrained response showed that mental control can be just as important as physical ability. Fans and experts viewed this as a defining moment that set the tone for the upcoming fight and revealed Stevenson's emotional volatility. For interview the slap instantly divided opinion. Some called it unnecessary and unprofessional, while others admitted it added drama and hype to the fight. Stevenson's action dominated headlines overnight, but Lopez's calm response earned him respect throughout the boxing world. The incident forced fans to take sides, separating fighters who rely on skill and composure from those who seek attention. It also made clear that Stevenson's unpredictability could become a major storyline heading into the clash.
I don't think he's world class. He's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't look at boxing probably the way you do or most sort of fans do. I look at it.
Incident made one thing clear. Once he is to step into the spotlight, anything can happen. Game plans, strategies, and predictions can fall apart when emotions take over. Stevenson's impulsive act showed cracks in his composure, while Lopez demonstrated his ability to stay calm and adapt under pressure. As Eddie Hearn noted, fight night is always different from any other day, and the script can change instantly. While Stevenson's talent is undeniable, the slap raised doubts about his discipline. Lopez, known for his athleticism and strategic approach, gained an edge by remaining focused. The tension between raw talent and emotional control now looms large, suggesting mindset may be just as decisive as skill.
And he smashed an egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Johnny Nelson added that both mental and physical readiness are now under the microscope. Stevenson's public outburst may signal emotional instability that could affect his timing and stamina in the ring. Lopez, meanwhile, continues to show that preparation and strategy outweigh momentary theatrics. Fans now see Lopez not just as a skilled fighter, but as someone capable of handling chaos and maintaining control, potentially turning Stevenson's impulsiveness into an advantage for him.
But I do feel it's maybe what the sport doesn't need, and yet many people are saying, no, it's great, you watch it. Everybody wants to go to that.
Shocker. Stevenson attempted to justify the slap by claiming it was part of testing himself against Teofimo Lopez, while he framed it as motivation. The act crossed into clear disrespect and exposed a lack of professional restraint. Lopez's response stood in sharp contrast as he remained calm and disciplined under provocation. Analysts stress that mental toughness is critical when opponents try to destabilize you, and Lopez's measured reaction makes him appear far more prepared and strategic than Stevenson's emotional display.
You don't know what's going to happen because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of
Bradley Jr. warned that the slap was not just a PR moment, but a reflection of Stevenson's unpredictable temperament. Studying Lopez's speed and athleticism, Bradley noted that Stevenson is facing a fighter who understands provocation and knows how to exploit lapses in focus. Lopez's calm reaction after being slapped revealed elite mental toughness. The boxing community now agrees that physical skill alone will not win this fight, and Stevenson's impulsiveness may hand Lopez a psychological edge.
I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terrence and those kind of guys, you know. I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite...
Romero acknowledged Stevenson's boxing IQ and technical ability, but admitted the slap overshadowed much of his professional image. A fighter can be brilliant in the ring, yet undone by emotional mistakes. The incident raised serious questions about Stevenson's composure under pressure. Lopez, despite being publicly provoked, stayed calm, showing both mental strength and strategic maturity. Analysts note that fighters who remain focused amid chaos often gain an unseen advantage, and Lopez's ability to manage aggression suggests he can exploit Stevenson's impulsiveness when it matters most.
Front of him, and I said, look, if you're to believe that he had the best training camp, his legs have gone, and if I've got it wrong.
Hearn drew parallels between Lopez and fighters like Anthony Joshua, who rarely lose composure under pressure. Lopez's calm reaction to the slap highlighted the professionalism that separates elite fighters from the rest. Stevenson crossed the line between calculated showmanship and reckless behavior. Fans and commentators are now paying closer attention to mental discipline, as Lopez's restraint not only protects his image but also applies psychological pressure on Stevenson. This confrontation proved that fights are won as much in the mind as they are with punches and strategy.
I wanted to push myself. I know that Teo is a tremendous fighter. I know he's on an extremely high level. And I feel like, well, I know that I can beat him, but I know that this should be a tough set. So
John Davis emphasized the seriousness of the matchup, placing Stevenson's slap into proper context. The incident suggested Stevenson underestimated the level of respect required at the elite level. Lopez, on the other hand, showed he fully understands the challenge in front of him, blending composure with skill. Their shared history highlights that Lopez is mentally prepared for any antics. Analysts agree emotional reactions rarely work against focused opponents, and Lopez's strategic calm keeps him in control heading into this high-stakes fight.
It's not gonna be an easy damn fight for Shakur Stevenson. Nope, it ain't gonna be an easy fight. Nope. After studying freaking Lopez yesterday, man, look, that athleticism that he got, that's...
Calm broke down just how dangerous Teofimo Lopez becomes when fully locked in. Stevenson's slap only fueled the intensity Lopez will bring. Having faced elite opponents like Lomachenko, Lopez has proven his ability to adjust and dominate. Unlike Stevenson, who sometimes relies on flair and loses composure, Lopez combines technical precision with raw power. The slap now stands as a mental test that Lopez passed effortlessly, proving he won't be shaken by pre-fight antics. His ability to rise under pressure separates him, and those who underestimate his adaptability risk being outclassed in both skill and strategy. While Stevenson is highly talented, Lopez's experience, mental strength, and composure make him especially dangerous when tempers flare.
Incredible fighter, and Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ and a very... Shakur coming out, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good fight. I like to see it.
You know, the push was... Listen, we've seen worse, you know what I mean? But lively, and what followed actually was one of the few times that I've seen Anthony Joshua unravel, if you like, because normally he's very composed, but you can't be composed when a man's talking to you like that.